All right, this is Mike from the Mike James Rock Show, and these guys are going to introduce themselves.
I'm Dan from EAV.
I'm Nicky from EAV.
You're quite a new band to me. Tell me the background of yourselves.
You go on. You go first.
Yeah, I got this.
What's your history?
History. There's 5 of us in the band. I'm the lead guitarist. Nicky plays drums,
right.
And we've got Tom, who's lead singer. Luke is the bass player, and Reese is the rhythm guitarist.
Okay.
So me, Tom, and Luke been in a band for a couple of years, just under different names and stuff. And then the end of 2013, we changed name, changed direction, and wanted to really go for it.
Yeah.
And
Seems
then
to be working.
Yeah, it's done pretty well. So
Yeah.
far. And then we met Nicky in the February of 2014, and it just took off from there.
Yeah.
It's been a hectic year then.
Yeah,
It's been a busy year. We did a couple of big tours and then did a headline tour.
Who were your big tours with last year?
We did it with Mcbusted and The Vamps, so
That's a pretty big tour.
Yeah.
it's a lot different from this tour.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Different genres, but we did Mcbusted, which was like a 32 date arena tour.
I have a feeling it came down our way in Plymouth.
It was in, where was it? We did Bournemouth.
Bournemouth,
Bournemouth, maybe.
Bournemouth,
Yeah. I just
yeah.
remember a bunch of girls from where I work all going off. It's like, yeah, we're going to see Mcbusted.
We did that, and it was
that's the first tour.
that was. I mean,
So-
I joined about a month before that, so that was quite nice to walk into that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
So we did all the work, and then he just jumped
Yeah, I
out.
just sort of just stroll in, easy peasy. And then we did The Vamps, and then kind of got our numbers up, and we got a good fan base built for then.
Yeah.
But our music was graduating towards the heavier side of things anyways, so it was like, we're not this or we're not that, we're just trying to sort of
Just play what we like.
Play what we like,
Your
yeah.
niche
Yeah.
kind of thing.
try not to pigeonhole anything. So then we did a headline tour in November, which was really successful, which was really good. Then we got onto this tour, and
How's it going so far on this tour?
it's good.
Also, yeah.
We're all looking like
It's like nearly up to it's the first week, like finished
Yeah.
today.
It's halfway through now.
It's
isn't it?
halfway
Yeah.
through, yeah. So it's been
How's the liver
hectic.
taking it?
He's given up.
surprisingly okay. I mean, these guys Glamour guys have got a good reputation for being good party boys.
Yeah,
and
they know how to party.
Yeah, they do.
certainly living up to that expectation, because we're bus sharing with them and Ashes.
Yeah.
So it's it's been like a really messy bus ride. So it's been good, but the tour's been going great.
Which show stood out the most so far?
Probably last night.
Yeah.
Is in
London show.
London show. Yeah. I mean, each show's been like great, and we've been getting better and better, and like settling a bit more. So we always tend to start the tour, and then as you relax and you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
it becomes better. But yeah,
Last night it was surprising, because I usually hate playing in London.
Yeah,
I'm usually not a big
London crowds
fan.
can be really weird. So
Okay.
But
it's,
last night we were really, really receptive,
Yeah.
and it was really welcoming.
How are you finding your fans taking it now that you're out on like almost like the last 2 tours you've done are quite big pop type artists. Now you're on a bona fide rock star tour kind of thing. Really, how's that going down with your fan base?
Really well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people coming along to shows, and it's opening them, their eyes and their minds to other styles of music as well. So it's like, if them come to see us with a different band is opening their mind to like Glamour to Kill and Ashes and the Hype Theory, and
It's almost
that's
like a gateway
really,
kind of thing.
that's
Yeah.
really good. That's what you want. You want everyone to be listening to all sorts of music. So
Yeah.
so that's a good thing. They seem to be enjoying it all.
So what kind of stuff do you guys listen to then?
everything.
Yeah, I mean, my favourite band's the Deftones, and hence the white put.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm really into like Tesseract and Carnival and stuff
Okay,
like that.
techie kind of styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everything from like Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Elvis, the Beach Boys,
Classics.
and then all like modern stuff as well. Like recently got into Slaves, like Emma Rota and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just anything that sounds good, I'll put on.
That's got to work quite well then, with all your dynamics all coming together with different pools of influences.
Yeah.
We're all kind of like that. We're all different. We all love like the classic stuff, like obviously the Led Zeppelin, the Black Sabbath. I mean, who doesn't really? But
Yeah.
we've got so many different like sub-genres that we all like and bring it together. So
You have to really, in order to have like everyone coming together as a band and making that sound. Everyone needs to have their like own unique little tastes here and there, and guilty pleasures, as it were.
Yeah.
Pleasures, is that right?
What's your guilty pleasure then?
Well, we have this debate. You shouldn't. We say we should never have a guilty pleasure because if you like it, you like it. But I don't know. I don't think I have one.
Not one you want to say.
No, I can't think of one. No.
What's the next sort of 6 months got in store for you guys then?
Album.
Cool.
Yeah, working towards an album. We're pretty much in and out of the studio from now until whenever it gets released. Should be sometime in August, September.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
We've been working with Dave Jones from Heaven's Basement, who got formerly from Heaven's Basement. Been sort of co-writing with him on the last 3 singles. So we've got a free single out called Bridges. You can get it on our website. And then we've got a new one called Stars in Hollywood coming out on March the 9th on iTunes. And then available to pre-order now. So I'm just trying to push that as much as possible. Really.
And that's through your website and social media.
Everything like ev.com is where you can get all our information. And you sign up for a newsletter and stuff. And we're on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. Just cool. EV official. So.
What do the E stand for?
It used to be.
The question.
It's the question. Yeah, it used to be East of Eden.
Okay.
But there was a band in the 70s called East of Eden, so we got in a bit of trouble with that. But EV sounds cool anyway, and it looks good.
It's easy to find on Google and stuff
simple
like
little Google.
It's much easier to find, definitely.
4 letters and you're done, really.
It can mean whatever you want it to mean.
So once the album's out, are you going to be hitting the road hard then in the autumn?
Yeah, that's the plan. We're just going to... All our energy is just focused on getting that album. Debut album is the best as we can possibly do, and then just touring that and just trying to get it out there as much as possible, really.
Cool. And then back out on the road and run up to Christmas, I guess.
Pretty much.
We just tour.
Yeah,
You're hoping to get on another big tour like the Busted or the Mcbusted, type tours, or are you more happy on these smaller tours?
I prefer these kind of tours.
The arenas are great, but like it's when you're obviously the headline band like Mcbusted, it's their crowd, so it's great. But I find sometimes you can't really see the crowd.
You lose intimacy, don't you?
Yeah, so
you're looking at someone like 10 miles away and like
because of the gap between the crash barrier and the stage and security and cameras and that kind of stuff.
I think we all prefer these kind of venues because we've grown up watching bands in these sweaty venues, and it's more fun and it is more intimate. So I definitely prefer it.
You can feel people sweating.
Yeah, you can smell it.
And sometimes taste it.
Yeah, a lot of the times.
That's not just on the tour bus.
No. Oh god, the tour bus is pretty stinky now.
Yeah.
Nice. It's been a pleasure finding out about you guys, man, and catching up. Hopefully we'll get to speak on your album tour.
Yeah,
cool.
Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you.
Right, it's Dan on my James Rock Show here. I'm going to get this fella to introduce himself.
I'm Dave.